Hey guys, this is Chevy JP86, and this is another video of my collection. And this is actually something I came across the other day and got a really good deal on, so that's why I never passed it up. The original Sony PlayStation. Now, if you guys out there are thinking about getting one of these, a good way to tell that you're getting a good model is by the position of the laser drive on the inside here. See how it's on a horizontal kind of drive here? Well, the very first ones that they made came on a slant, on a diagonal slant right up in here. Stay away from those ones. They will not play games worth of crap, and if they do, they're they must have been kept underneath, I don't know, inside the box, because those drives don't, they wear out very easily, whereas these ones are actually quite a bit better. And another good thing to tell if you're getting a newer Sony PlayStation is looking at the RCA jacks in the back, how this one goes in one area, kind of like the PS2. So it just plugs into one area, whereas in the older style PlayStation, it has a few RCA jacks right here. The red, white, and yellow. So this is actually a much better style. I agree with this one a lot better. Less clutter. I mean, the other one, you could use any RCA cables on it, really. But this is better to have this. Less clutter, like I said. And, yeah, pretty simple layout. Power, preset, open, memory card slot. Pretty simple. This thing is it has a 32-bit processor, and it's not as powerful as the Sega Saturn. Like I had mentioned earlier in my Saturn video, that the Saturn does harness two 32-bit processors that run at 28 megahertz apiece, and they can actually support more on screen than the PS1 can. But like I said, the Sega games that came out, like Sega, the company, is the only one that's able to harness the technology, which kind of puts it at fault because no other developer really used the two processors to what they really could. Like, they didn't use it to its full potential. So if you ever play Virtual Fighter 2, that game's a good prime example on the Sega Saturn, how it can harness its power, just because it's using both processors to move the characters. Like, each character is using its own processor, which is kind of cool, which is why it runs at a smooth rate. And then plus one processor totally dedicated to sound, which is kind of funny because the Sega Saturn sounds better than the Sony PlayStation, and, you know, Sony kind of specializes in sound, and, you know, I just think back on that and I go, well, that's kind of funny. But, oh well, whatever. Nonetheless, the PlayStation did win the war overall, mainly because, well, I hate getting into it, but certain somebody said that RPGs would not work over here, and that's mainly Sega's downfall. So they were wrong, and Final Fantasy VII sold 9.7 million or something like that. So bad move, Sega. Sorry about that. I love Sega, but bad move. And yeah, I just got a few games over here. Not a bad RPG, Saga Frontier. I played a little bit of it, didn't get into it too much, but nonetheless, it's not too bad. Breath of Fire 3, classic RPG made by Capcom. Very in-depth gameplay, very fun to play, and you can put probably about 40 to 50 hours into this game if you pretty much do everything, or even more. Final Fantasy IX, we've all heard of this, and some of us have loved it. Others can be skeptical about this game just because it kind of goes back a level, really. I mean, it goes into the cartoony kind of element that it still works. I don't mind it. I actually personally don't mind this game. I thought it was pretty good, but a lot of people beg to differ with me. But whatever. I mean, teach his own. Final Fantasy Tactics. This is what made strategy RPGs strategy RPGs. This is the game. Very good. And you're not an RPG fan or a PlayStation owner if you don't have this game. And you know what I'm all talking about. Final Fantasy VII. pick this game up if you haven't, and you love RPGs, pick it up right away. Mind the graphics, they're not that good, but whatever. It's all about story and gameplay, right? Last but not least, Wild Arms. Another good game. Very well done. Battling system's actually kind of fun. And, yeah, overall good game. And I got plenty more of these too. I got Chrono Cross, Final Fantasy IV, and Chrono Trigger. You know, I got quite a few. I just brought out a few to show you guys. I'll probably show you some more in my later videos. But yeah, that's pretty much my video on the PlayStation, and I just thought I'd show you what I had found the other day, and I was pretty stoked that I got it, and it's in mint condition. So that's about it for this video, guys. So take care, YouTube. Talk to you later.